Let's explore the Git Push command. Git Push is used for uploading local changes to remote repositories. We will learn what exactly it is and how it is used. So, what is Git Push? Git Push uploads the content of your local repository to a remote repository. It essentially transfers commits from your local repository to the remote repository, and it updates references such as branches and tags on the remote repository. The basic syntax of Git Push is as follows: Git Push followed by the remote name and then the branch name. A common example is Git Push origin main, where origin is the remote repository and main is the branch you're pushing to. Let's take a look at the Git Push workflow. First, you make changes to your local repository. This involves adding files, modifying them, and committing your changes. Second, you run the command git push to upload these changes to the remote repository. Finally, Git transfers your commits, updates remote references, and branches to reflect the changes you've made locally. In short, changes are made locally and then pushed to the remote repository. Let's see some basic Git push examples. The first example is push to default remote branch. The command git push origin main pushes commits from your local main branch to the main branch on the remote repository named origin. Second example is push to current branch. The command git push pushes the current branch to the default remote, which is usually origin, but only if an upstream branch is configured. Third example is push all local branches. The command git push all origin pushes all of your local branches to the remote repository. Now let's see some advanced Git push options. The first example is push tags. The command git push origin tags pushes all of your tags to the remote repository. Second example is force push. The command git push force origin main forces the push, even if it results in a non-fast forward merge, potentially overwriting the remote history, so use with caution. Third example is push to different remote branch. The command git push origin local branch. Remote branch pushes your local branch to a differently named branch on the remote repository. Now let's explore common Git push errors and their solutions. First common error is rejected non-fast forward. This happens when your local branch has diverged from the remote branch. To solve this, first run git pull origin main to merge the remote changes into your local branch, and then run git push origin main to push your changes. The second common error is no upstream branch. This error occurs when the current branch does not have an upstream branch configured. To solve this, use git push, set upstream origin feature, replacing feature with your branch name. Alternatively, you can use the shorter form, git push origin feature. Now let's discuss some best practices for using Git Push. Step 1 is pull before push. Always run git pull before pushing to avoid conflicts with remote changes. Step 2 is review changes. Use git status and git diff to review your changes before pushing. Step 3 is push small batches. Try to push small logical sets of changes rather than large unwieldy batches. Step 4 is verify push. After pushing, check the remote repository to confirm that your changes were pushed correctly. Here are some helpful tips and important warnings for using Git Push. Some helpful tips are: use git push origin branch name to set up tracking for new branches. Configure git config global push.default current to simplify pushing. Use SSH keys instead of passwords for more secure authentication. Create aliases for common push commands in your Git configuration to save time. Important warnings: avoid using force unless absolutely necessary, as it can overwrite others' work. Never push sensitive data or large binary files to public repositories. Be careful when pushing to shared branches in collaborative projects. Always check your .gitignore file to prevent pushing unwanted files. In summary, Git Push is essential for sharing your work and maintaining remote repositories. Understanding its options and best practices is crucial for effective collaboration. Some key points to remember are: the basic usage of Git Push Origin main uploads your local commits to the remote repository. Always pull before pushing to avoid conflicts and rejected pushes. Explore advanced options like tags, and all for specific needs. For further learning, you can refer to the official Git documentation, interactive Git tutorials, and Git cheat sheets. Happy coding! If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.